Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Again, this is Self Dating Tips for Success. We're back again to talk about dating tips for men. So, what are the dating tips for men? So, to transform this date into a relationship, pursue the first date exhortation. So you can go ahead and focus more on how you can impress the girl on the first date and how you gonna be look so much attractive to that person. Okay, so number one is be charming. So um you always have to be charming, like dress to impress, present yourself in a professional manner, talk professionally, and talk like something you are a wise man. Okay, number two is try not to move excessively quick. So like take it slow. Don't rush things, like don't ask a kiss on the first date. However, if the girl is assuming that you're gonna kiss her at the end of the first date, you can kiss her at the end of the first date, but do not try to touch the girl on the very first time that you guys meet. Like once she comes and so on, you can hug her and so on. So try to be try to be civil first. Okay, number three is step up to the plate. So you can go ahead and step up, like when you're talking or messaging, while at the same time arranging the date. As a person, independently have a period and spot as a main priority. So like you are the one who's arranging where you guys are gonna meet, where what time are you gonna meet, you're gonna pay the bills and so on. Okay, number four is meet openly. So go ahead and meet in a place where it's open, like she will feel that she's safe when she's there. Number five is go someplace you're agreeable. So go to a place wherein you guys both agreed to meet on, and don't just change the place without her knowing it, or don't um like for example ask for her opinion about the place. If it's okay with her, then go ahead and do it. Okay, number six is call her to affirm. You can always call her to make sure that the date is gonna push through. So yeah, ask prior to the date. Seven is put your best self forward. So as much as possible, be the the best person of the best version of yourself. Like um like for example, you always smile, you always make sure that you are 100% confident with what you're saying, and you're showing them that you are wise and you are something that they need to keep. Eight is certainty is vital. So you always have to be honest and certain with what you're saying, because they will um that's where they will see and find whether you are trustworthy or not. Nine is keep in mind your habits. So just don't let her know the bad habits that you have. So don't give in easily. Like don't tell your story at one night only. So make them feel that they needed something more from you. They needed to ask more from you. Okay? Number 10 is mood killer your telephone. So go ahead and turn off your telephone, especially if there are people who keeps on calling you and so on. So yeah. Okay. 11 is keep the discussion fun. You always have to keep the discussion fun. You always have um you always have to know that how you can go ahead and continue the conversation, go the conversation flow and so on. Okay, 12 is keep away from the ex discussion. Please not talk about your ex, your previous relationship and so on. It will have a bad idea with the both of you, and it will be hard for them to know if they gonna stay with you, they want to build a relationship with you or not. Number 13 is accomplish more than supper and beverages. So as much as possible during your first date, go ahead and take a walk after dinner. So you guys also have the time to you also have the time to talk about life and so on, so you can get to know each other better. 14 is compliment her. This is very important that you compliment her always, like tell her how pretty she is and so on. 15 is keep it happy. Always make sure that you guys are happy with the talk, with the conversation, with each other's company. So it is best if you guys if you guys are yeah, if you guys wanted to have a second date, then go ahead and do it. Do it well. Do it the best. Do it in a fun way. 16 is remain at the time. So make sure that you are always there on time. Like you are doing the best things to um, to be there on time and not be late. 17 is leave a little riddle. So you can go ahead and leave something that they will think about, and they wanted to see you on the second date because they wanted to hear something about the issue and so on. Okay. Okay. 18 is ensure she returns home. You always have to ensure that that she returns home safe. Whatever, like for example, if you have a car, drop her with your car. If she has something, like for example, if she has a car, make sure to follow her just to make sure that she is safe. Or you can just ask, grab her a taxi or a cab or any vehicle will do. 19 is let her venture out closeness. So um let her build closeness with you, let her build a connection with you, so you guys are not, it will be not awkward if you guys gonna have a second date. 20 is be straightforward. You always have to be honest and be straightforward with your intentions, with what you wanted to tell and so on. 21 is try not to make diversions. As much as possible, don't divert the conversation. Don't divert the topic of the conversation, or don't divert them into something unrealistic or out of nowhere. 22 is simply be yourself. It is very important to act naturally. By acting naturally and being a similar person who has an ineffectual dating life, you won't succeed. So, um, just act how you are in front of your friends. Okay? 23 is try not to pay for her. So, there are girls who doesn't want a man to pay for their bills, or for what they ate and so on. So if she insists to pay her half, or like the half of the bill, you're gonna split the bill, then allow her. 24 is be nice guy and sleep under her radar. So be that nice guy that she will feel respected, she will feel safe. Kiss her at the end of the date. This is what I'm telling earlier, that you have to kiss her at the end of the date if she is expecting it to be, and if the date goes smoothly. But if you think that it's not, or if you feel like there's not gonna have a second date, then avoid doing that. 26 is take her to the movies on the first date. 27 is hold up at least 3 dates to have sex with her. So wait until you got in the third date. So never have sex on the first date, because she might she will think that you are just wanting to be with her for sex and you just wanted to have a casual hookup. 28 is message her a lot to keep the attraction alive. So as much as possible, stay connected with her by messaging her or chatting her and so on. So she knows that you guys are really okay, and you really wanted to um have a serious relationship with her. 29 is thump her up and keep the relationship alive. Keep the relationship alive by making her laugh most of the time, by doing some activities that are actually fun and that will benefit the both of you. 30 is try not to tell her that you like her. So, as much as possible in the first date, try not to tell her that you like her, because it will be harder for her. It will be harder for her to um, like it will be harder for her to connect with you, um because she will feel awkward that you like her, however she's not feeling the same thing as her. So yeah. 31 is be the a-hole. So you always have to be something like a bad boy, however you're actually great, you're actually nice. 32 is utilize the pull out method. So the pull out method is most likely the stupidest sexual recommendation at any point given to young fellows. So you can thump a lady up and get AIDS by utilizing this technique. Despite the fact that these two circumstances are both quite uncommon, the likelihood of both of this, notwithstanding happening, is still enough or ought to be sufficient for any man to simply rub up his. Okay, so um the hazard is you're gonna have a sexually transmitted disease, so or you're gonna get her pregnant if you guys are not in a protective sex, okay, or protective encounters. Okay. 33 is you need to get money to get women. So there are ladies who wanted to have um there are ladies who wanted to have who wanted to have a man who will pay for their bills. So you also have to prepare for those particular things. Like prepare your money, prepare your um, savings, and so on. Okay. 34 is hold up to 3 days to text her. So there are ladies who doesn't want to for you to communicate with her. So wait at least 3 days. So you guys are not rushing things. 35 is try not to approach women. So if you are on your first date, please try not to approach other ladies or try to look at other ladies, because they will feel like they will not you are not satisfied with them. 36 is with regards to sex, let her decide. So let her decide um where you're gonna have sex, if you're gonna have protected sex or not, or if she wants to have sex with you on the first date. 37 is appear on time. Just be on time always and not um be late to be late. 39, have a well designed date. So plan the meal, plan the things that you're gonna do, plan where you're gonna uh where you gonna held your first date and so on. 40 is also early, let her in on the plan. So um let her know that you are the man of the relationship, or you are the best in terms of arranging a date. Okay. So again, this is Isa for Dating Tips for Success, and we hope to see you in our next video. Bye!